Okay, someone please confirm if my voice is audible and if my screen is visible. Are we good to go? Okay. Okay then. So let's get it started. Actually, we were discussing about there was a 3 days of gap. So we were discussing about what? We were discussing about the comparable object. I mean comparable interface, right? So why one should go for comparable interface? You have like set of data. If you are collecting some data and within that data you have, if you have some kinds of properties like name property or id property or location property, if you have a requirement to sort one of the properties, right, one of the properties, right? You can have a name. If you want to sort name, you can do the name sorting. If you want to sort id, you can do id sorting. If you want to sort location, you can do location sorting, right? If you have an option to sort one of the properties, then you can go for what? You can go for comparable interface, right? So it is making sense, isn't it? Right? But, and again, we have discussed like the internal things about the comparable interface. So I hope those things are clear. And there is a compare to method inside the comparable interface. And I have also given you some explanation about the comparable object, right? So far the things are good, right? But I want to introduce a concept called comparator interface. So even this comparator interface is going to do what? It is going to help you in sorting the properties. But let me tell you one thing. Both are going to do the same thing, but comparator will give you more options. So when I say more options, in the comparable interface, you are allowed to sort only one property. Either you can sort the name, or you can sort ID, or you can sort location. But by using the comparator interface, you can sort all the three properties. It will allow you to choose sorting on all the properties. Right? I will give you an example. These things will become more clear. Okay, let me introduce the real-time analogy. So this will be very interesting. Just try to focus here. For example, just imagine that you have just completed your schooling. You have just completed what? Completed your schooling, and you want to take an admission in the college, in the ABC college. You would like to take admissions in the ABC college, right? And there is a person in the reception, right, who takes your details, who takes your information, office boy, right, who takes your information. And people are standing in the some students are standing in the queue to get admission from which college? From ABC college. So already there are 4 students who are standing in the line. So they want to take admission in which college? ABC college, right? So the first student, okay, student 1, and let us take his name as the Ratna. Okay, he has some piece of information. Name is Ratna, and he is 21 years old, and he is from I can say Chennai, right? He is going inside, and he is giving this piece of information to the office boy, right? And the office boy, what he does? Okay, office boy is very happy that Ratna has come forward to take admission in ABC college, and he collects this information and stores it in a database. Where he is going to store? In a database. Let us imagine that this is a database, right? The database is not good. Okay, this is the database. So what kind of information this database has? The name information, the age information, and the location information, right? Ratna given his information and he left. Happily left. right? One more person is coming inside. Okay, and this name of the person is Shashwan, and Shashwan, and his age is 22 years old, and he is from let us say Bangalore. Okay, and he has given this piece of information to the office boy, and he gathered this information, he collected this information, and stored it in the database. Successful. Okay, Ratna has gone. Now the third person, right? And the name of the third person is let us take it as Jyoti. Okay, Jyoti is 23 years old for the for the for the age details. She is giving 23 years old, and she is from Mumbai, right? And this information has been given to the office boy, and he is going to save this piece of information in the database. Okay, the last person. Okay, last person. Okay, let us say that the name of the last person is Vijay. Okay, Vijay's age is 24, and he is from Pune. Good. So given to office boy has stored this information. Okay, all this information, if you look at this information, for now the information is like in the form of raw data, right? It is clumsy. Don't you think so? It has been somehow it has been stored in the database, but it is very clumsy. It's a database, and the information is very clumsy. The office boy has decided to do what? He has decided to organize this data. He has decided to organize this complete data. Okay, you would like to organize this complete data, right? So what is going to do? Firstly, you want to organize the name. Secondly, you want to organize the the age. Thirdly, you want to organize the location. Okay, what is going to do? He will collect each and every information. Okay, there is a person called Ratna. Okay, so Ratna, he has come first, so he is going to say he is 21 years old and he is from Chennai. And there is a person called Shashwan. Okay, he is 22 years old and he is from Bangalore. There is another person called Vijay, and he is 20. Jyoti came third, right? So Jyoti, and she is 23 years old, and she is from Mumbai. The last person is Vijay, and he is 24 years old, and he is from Pune, right? So what is going to do for the attendance, to mark the attendance? So since the admissions are done and everyone are going to come to the college, so to mark the attendance, he is going to arrange the names. He is going to arrange the names in the sorted order. Or to generate the registered number, he wants to arrange the name in the sorted order. That can be done. And the second thing, to dispatch letters. To do what? To dispatch letters. I mean, when you get admission in a particular college, definitely you will get letters from them regarding that the admissions are completed. Some kind of college related information. That information will be dispatched to you in the form of a letter, right? So they are going to send letter according to the what? According to the cities. They will sort the cities in such a way in the ascending order, and they will dispatch the letters to the Chennai city first, then the Bangalore city second, then the Mumbai city third, and Pune city fourth. Right? Likewise, if they want to, send like kind of what we call it as in college, you get the kind of discounts. So they apply discounts for the person who is older in age. They want to apply discount for the Vijay card. So what they are going to do, they will try to identify the oldest person, that too by sorting in ascending order, and they will take the last age, and they will try to do what? They will try to give the discount kind of facility to the person Vijay. right? In this case, all the three properties, the name property, the age property, and the location property, has to get sorted according to the requirement. According to the requirement, if I want to sort the name, guys, if I want to sort the name, okay, according to this order, what would be the first name? If I want to sort the names, okay, Jyoti should first, right? According to the ascending order. Okay, then Ratna should come second. Okay, then what? Shashwan should be third, then Vijay should be fourth. Okay, this is the name sorting. This is how the names get sorted. Okay, if I want to sort it by age, it is already sorted by age only. No issues. You don't see any difference. Already the age is sorted 21, 22, 24. If you want to sort it by location, it is already sorted by location, right? So if you want to sort all the properties in one class at a time, right? If you have a requirement to sort, now if you want to sort name, you should be able to do that. If you want to sort age, you should be able to do that. And if you want to sort the location, you should also be able to do that. In such cases, you cannot choose comparable interface. Comparable interface will not allow you to do that, because at any point of time, comparable interface will provide you only single sorting sequence. Single sorting. You will be given an option to choose either name or age or location. That is what the comparable interface is designed. Single sorting sequence. But if it is comparator, okay, it's up to you, right? You can sort name at the same time. You can also sort the age at the same time, right? You can also sort the location at the same time. By using which interface? Comparator interface. Comparator interface. So it is called as what? Multiple sorting sequence. I will tell you with the program, you will understand this better. Multiple sorting sequence. It provides you do what? Multiple sorting sequence. Right? Have you understood this analogy so far? Are we good to proceed further? Type yes in the chat box. If not, type no in the chat box. Is this analogy is understood before proceeding further? Right? So now, I want answers from everyone, because I want to ensure that people are following. That's what. So comparator interface. Let us see some theory. Right? Then after seeing some theory, we will develop a small piece of program. So the theory says, let me remove this. Comparator interface. Comparator interface is used to sort the objects of user defined class. Okay, so when I say user defined class, I can take any class. So in our example, we have taken a class like student. Okay, what are the qualities? What kind of information that a student is going to have? What kind of data that you are going to collect? That data will be defined as a property, right? Obviously, if I am a college principal, or if I am a college office boy, okay, I will instruct if I am a college principal, I will instruct the office boy to collect the information which I will feel that it is important. Example, I would be happy if the name is collected, right? I would be happy if the age is collected, right? Age is in the form of integer. Okay? I would be happy if the location is collected. Basic information for the admission, basic information, right? So what it says, comparator is to sort the objects of user defined class. So this is your user defined class, and if you want to sort this object, sort the properties of this object, right? You can use what? Comparator interface. First thing, right? Second point is the interface is found in java.util package. Very important. Right? You can use the comparator interface, but you need to import it from which package? Java.util package. Right? But in the comparable, so when you the comparable is present in java.lang package. Lang package. but this is present in util brackets. That is the key difference. Okay, and what it is going to do, it provides multiple sorting sequences. What does it really mean? When I say multiple sorting sequences, you as an user, you can sort the elements, right, on the basis of any data member. It could be age, or it could be name, or it could be anything else. Such as, you can sort it by age if you want, or if you can sort it by name if you want, or you can sort it by location if you want, and if you have any other properties apart from these, you can sort it by them, and so on. Right? And the next important point is, it has two methods. One is compare method. This compare method is going to take two objects, object obj1 and object O1 and O2, and it has also equals method, which is going to accept one object. Right? So this is all about the theory. Let us develop a small program. Okay, let me open Eclipse editor. The same class, driver class I am taking. Right? I want to take a class called the student class. Let me remove all this. There is a driver class. Inside the driver class, I am keeping the main method. So we do not have to want to concentrate on main method. Firstly, we will develop our own user defined class. Focus here. User defined class. I want to develop student class. Okay, what are my three properties? I have the name property. Right? I have what property? I want to take the age property. Age should be in the form of integer, right? And I want to take the location property. So three properties I have taken. Right? And I need to take constructor. I need to generate constructor to initialize values, isn't it? I want to initialize some values. For that, I need to take a constructor. So I'm right clicking, going to source, and I'm generating constructor using fields. Right? The constructor has been generated successfully. Right? If you want to keep, you can keep. If you want to remove, you can remove. Super clear, no issues. Right? I need to also, I would like to create the toString method, so that we will all the information related to name, age, and the location will be printed. Right? Source toString. Don't ask me what is toString method. We have discussed this already in the toString class. I have taken two sessions of this. So successfully, we have created the user defined class. Right? It has three properties and a constructor to initialize values to these properties, and the toString method to display the values from this property. Very simple, isn't it? Right? Now, if I want to do what? If I want to sort the name, okay, my requirement is I want to sort the name. If I want to sort the name, I will not disturb the user defined class. This user defined class will remain as a user defined class. Nothing, you will never touch this user defined class. Previously, for the comparable interface, we have made some modification on the user defined class, but this time you are not going to do any modification on the user defined class. Student class will remain as a student class. It will be like a standalone class. You will not touch this. But what you will do, you will take another class. Okay? Let us take this class as the age comparator. Any name you can give. Okay, the purpose of this class is to, okay, I have taken an age comparator class, or I can say it as age sorting class. Okay, the purpose of this class is to, right, define a logic to sort the age of the student class. Let me repeat. The purpose of this class is to define a logic to sort the age. Okay. Likewise, how many properties I have? I have name property, I have age property, I have location property. Okay. So I am taking three classes for all the properties. So for the name property, I am taking one class. For the age property, I have already taken one class. And for the location property, I am going to take another class. Okay, nothing I did so far. So I have defined a main method, the driver class, right? And I have created my user defined class, right? And this user defined class has three properties, and I have a constructor and toString method. And I want to write a logic for age, write a sorting logic for age, write a sorting logic for name, write a sorting logic for location, right? For each and every sorting, I am going to take the new classes instead of touching the existing class. Okay, let us write a logic for age sorting. In order to define a logic for the age, to sort the object, to sort the element of, to sort the age, what I need to do, I need to implement the comparator interface. Right? This age sorted class needs to implement comparator interface, and here you need to define the student class. Right? So this space is used to write the sorting logic for the age. Right? It is breaking because we need to implement the compare method. Right? Done. So what I need to do? I need to do what? I need to use three conditions. One is if, then is else if. Okay. And then at last else. Here the logic is going to be if O1, O is an letter, English alphabet, O1 dot age is greater than O2 dot age, right? Return 1. If this is opposite, if O1 dot age is lesser than O2 dot age, return -1, else return 0. I have already told you, right, this mathematical concept. For example, if you are comparing two objects, I have 100 and I am trying to, let us take that A is equal to 100. Let me take B equal to 200. Right? If I am trying to do, so what I will get 100. I will get -100. Right? If I try to do A minus B, right? A is 100, B is 200. Right? If the output is negative, if the output is negative in nature, I can directly say that B is greater. Yes or no? If the output is negative in nature, I can directly say that B is greater. Right? Let us interchange this. Let us say that B is 100 and let us keep A as 200. Okay. Now by this, if you do A minus B, okay, now output is 100. Right? When the output is positive, I can conclude that A is greater. When the output is negative, I can conclude that what? B is greater. When the output is 0, right? When I do A minus B equal to, when I get the answer as 0, I can conclude that both are same. Only in this case you get 0. When what is that case? If both are same, then it is going to be 0. Right? If the output is in the negative in nature, the B is, I can say that B is greater. If the output is positive, A is greater. If both are same, you get the output as 0. Same logic. This negative thing and this positive thing, right? Same thing I am doing it. Right? This, you are doing a comparison, right? If it is greater, if the first element is greater, you are returning 1. If the second object is greater, you are returning -1. If both are same, you are returning 0. Internally, there is a logic behind the scenes where it will work out in such a way that this this age property is going to get sorted. Right? These are the internal things. Okay, so far we have done something here. What we have done, we have written a logic to sort the age. and we are implementing the comparator interface, and we have overwritten the comparative method, compare method. Right now, what I'm going to do, I did not write any logic in name sorting and location sorting. Right now, what I'm going to do, I'm taking an array list. Array list. No, no, no. I want to take 4 students. Student S1 equal to new student. Right. I want to add the name of the first student as, instead of adding our names, I will take it as what we said, BBB, and the age is something like 20, and the location is something like Chennai. Okay, so I'm taking 3 more objects, 4 more objects. This is AAA, and this is what Z. Okay, and this is what something like TTT. Okay, this the age, second person age is 11, third person age is 9 years old, and the fourth person age is something like 30 years old. Okay, first person is from Chennai, second person is from Delhi, third person is from Agra, the fourth person is from let us say that Kolkata. 4 student objects are created. Let's go. Now focus here. Now focus here. So because of this code, because of this piece of code, I do not want this. Let me delete. Okay, so let us understand each and every piece of code. Okay, because of these 4 pieces of line, because of these 4 lines, okay, 4 student object will be created behind the scenes. 1 student object, second student object, the third one, and the fourth one. Okay, each and every student object. Okay, this is representing what? This is representing S1, and this is representing S2. This is representing S3, and this is representing S4. Right? S1, S2, S3, S4. Okay, what are the values of S1? You have BBB, BBB, and the age 20, and the location Chennai. Let me write it really good. S2 AAA, location, age is 11, location is what? Delhi. I was writing silly. Third one is Z. Age is 9, and the location is Agra. And the fourth object has information of name as TTT, and the age as 30, location as Kolkata. These are the things that are happening behind the scenes, right? And let us go back to the code. So 4 student objects are created. Now I am using an array list. This array list is of generic type student. So what I want to do, I want to add all the student objects, students, equal to new array list. Okay, what would happen behind the scenes for the array list? We know already what this array list is going to do. A list will be created, a data structure will be created, and focus here. Because of this piece of code, it's going to create an array list, right? And this is going to be named as what? Students. Okay, now you focus. So by default, it is going to have 10 spaces, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So far good. Now I am adding all the student objects here. Students dot add. Okay, since we have 4 students, I want to add all these 4 students in the array list. Okay, first student is S1, second student is S2, third student is S3, fourth student is S4. Right? So because of these 4 lines, because of these 4 pieces of line. Okay, first which student I am adding? First I am adding S1 student. S1 student. Okay. Now this S1 student. This S1 student will be added in the 0th location. Object will be added here. Right? Second is S2. S2 object will be added here in the second index. Third one is S3. S3 object will be added here. Right? I think you are able to visualize this. You are able to visualize what is happening behind the scenes. Okay. So this is for the visualization purpose. This is what happened behind the scenes. You are adding 4 objects in the array list. So 4 objects will get, this is how it will get added. And each and every object will be indexed as what? 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now you see what is happening. Now if I try to do system.out.println and if I try to print students, I need to get all the student related information, right? So student number, see, look at the order. First student is BVB, AAA, Z. Same order I am getting. So let me copy this output and paste it here. Okay, I just printed. What I did, I just used the system.out.println statement and I just printed what I printed. I just printed the students. Okay, while printing, iteration will happen behind the scenes. Okay, first it will print this student object. This student object. What is what? PVB 20 Chennai. Second, it will print AAA 11 Delhi. Are we getting AAA 11 Delhi? Third one is Z, and fourth one is TTT. And that's all. All the objects will get printed because our array list object is limited to these 4 spaces. So all the objects are printed according to this. But now the point is, I do not want to print like this. I do not want to print like this. I want to print in such a way that, right? I want to sort the age. So the age, first person age is 20, second person age is 11, third person age is 9, and the fourth person age is 30. I want to sort this age first. If I want to sort this age, firstly I should get 9 should be first, followed by 11, followed by 20, followed by 30. That should be my output. In order to achieve that, I need to use what? I need to use a method called Collections.sort method, which has to accept 2 things. One is the list object. The second one is the comparator object. What does it mean when I say list object and comparator object? That should be triggering in your mind, isn't it? Right? What I want to do is I want to use the collections.sort method. This sort method is accepting 2 parameters. One is list object parameter. Second one is comparator object parameter. Okay, let me use that. So do you remember we have created an object called comparator object. Okay, I need to create an object for age sorting. So the name of the object is what? Age sorting. So let me use the capital letters. So this is a naming convention. Age sorting I will say. Okay, I need to create an object for age sorting. Age obj equal to new age sorting. Okay, so what it is accepting? So if you want to sort the student class according to the age, I need to use collections.sort method. Right? This sort method will accept 2 parameters. One is which parameter? List object parameter. Second one is what parameter? Comparator object parameter. Comparator object parameter. So what is the object that we have for list object? When I say list object, this is the array list object. We need to pass this reference variable, students. Okay, pass the students. Okay, inside the students, I want to do the sorting for age. So I need to pass the comparator object, which is what, age object. After doing this, if I try to do system.out.println, we do get an output, but that output is going to be sorted according to the age. Okay, 1 minute. I should pass students here, right? Why did I pass students? Right? So we will get an output that is sorted according to. So if you see the now you compare the output. I got an output, right? Now this time, if you see the output is something where you will be able to see that the age is sorted. But we got an output in such a way that the age is sorted now. Now age is increasing from in the order of ascending order. 9 you got, and you got 11, and you got 20, and you got 30. Right? So we did a logic. We have written a logic for the sorting logic for age. So we're getting the output in the form of sorted order by age. Likewise, if you want to get this, if you want to write the sorting logic for name, right? What you need to do, same thing. You have implemented this age sorting with comparator. Same thing you're going to do. Implement the name sorting. Name sorting needs to implement with comparator interface. Right? Of student type. And you need to override the compare to method. Okay, if it is a number, if it is an age is a number, so for the age you will have to write this big logic. But if it is a string, the logic is very simple. Okay, use this o1 object, o1 dot, use the compare to method, o1 dot name dot compare to o2 dot. Okay, the logic has been successfully written for name sorting. Right, let me keep it in the capital name. Okay, and create an object for name sorting. So object has been created for age sorting. Create an object for name sorting. Name obj equal to new name sorting. Right. So when you pass age object, age will be sorted. When you pass name object, right, now name will be sorted. See, now names are sorted. A you are getting, after A B B B, then T T T, then Z Z Z. Right, you have an option, that control you have. If you want to sort name, I mean, if you want to sort age, pass the age comparator object. If you want to sort name, pass the name comparator object. If you want to sort location, same thing you do. What you do, develop a comparable object for the location, right, and pass the generic type as student, right, and override the unimplemented method compare to method, right. You do what here, go dot location, isn't it? Location dot compare to, sorry, this is comparable, it should be comparator student, right? This is not the method, this is the method, right. Now o1 dot, what is it, location we want to sort, or use the compare to method and go with the o2 dot location. So you have a comparator object for location sorting. Let me keep it in the capital letter. Right, now copy this and create an object for the location. Right, location obj equal to new location sorting. If you want to sort by location, use this location comparator object next to the student, and when you hit run, now the location is sorted. Now location is sorted by name, and by Agra, Chennai. Next to Agra, Chennai, we have Delhi, and we have what? Calcutta. Right? At any point of time, you have three options. You have multiple sorting options. That is why it is called as what? That is why it is called as the multiple sorting sequences. You see, look at the theory. Okay, it provides multiple sorting sequences. It is providing you already. Already you are provided with three options, right? If you want to sort by age, use this age comparator, use this object, right? And the age will be sorted. If you want to sort by name, don't like age, go by name. Okay? Go with the name. And when you go with the name gets sorted. You sort by location, go with the location. Location gets sorted. So that's why it is called as what? The multiple sorting sequence. I hope this explains. This is giving you the complete justification why it is called as the multiple sorting sequence, right? So if I want to, even if I want to concise this more, the real advantages of comparator, okay, I can do what I will let me copy this comparable object. Okay, it is going to be just opposite. In future, we will get it. What is the difference between comparable and comparator? Comparator. The comparable is providing single sorting sequence. Comparator is providing multiple sorting sequence. It means you can sort the collection on the basis of multiple elements. Multiple elements such as location, ID, name, and okay. Comparator does not affect the original class. Comparator does not do what? Does not affect the original class. The actual class is not modified. Right? Comparator object provides compare method to sort elements. Right? So comparator object is available in java.util package. Right? You can sort the list of comparator type by using collection.sort, pass the list object, comma, pass the comparator object. Comparator object. Right? Same thing we have done, which we have done just now in the, we are passing the respective comparator objects. If you go by this code, okay, it is very clear that you are using this method, sort method you are using, which is on collection class sort method. It is accepting two parameters. One is the array list parameter. Second one is what? The comparator object parameter. You can use age if you want, you can use location if you want, you can use name if you want. Right? This is the clear difference between what? Comparator object interface and the comparable interface. So if you just try to look at this difference by looking at this program, these things will become very clear. Right? Making sense? Right. Right. That's it about the comparator interface. And I will share you the notes. Right. Tomorrow we will start discussing about Java queues. Okay, very important topic. And after completing queues, collections, 90% of collection will become completed, and we need to work on maps. That I will take care. Right. So if you